got to start by saving a little bit of money. You got to start by saving $2,000. And if you're already very far along in the journey, don't worry, because it's going to get more advanced as we get down here. But in the very beginning, you got to start by saving a little bit of money, because the reality is the average American today has less than $1,000 sitting in their savings account. Now, if that's you, or if you have credit card debt, this is what I call the financial danger zone. And in this financial danger zone, if you have credit card debt, or if you have under $2,000 saved to protect you against an emergency, I'm not talking about just $2,000. I mean $2,000 extra in a savings account that's there just to protect you against an emergency. It's not there to buy you something, it's there just to protect you. If you don't have that, then you are in what I call the financial danger zone, which means you have to get extremely serious at this point in your life to sell whatever you can, spend as little money as possible, stop going to dinners, stop going on vacations, stop spending money and work to earn more money during this phase, because you have to get out of the financial danger zone as fast as possible. So if you don't have $2,000 saved, no more vacations, no more eating out, no more fancy fun stuff until you save that $2,000. And during this financial danger zone, no Netflix. Now, a lot of people get angry when I say this, but I don't make these videos to get you to like me. I say these videos to help spread financial education, to help you be better with money, because the reality is, if you have the Netflix subscription when you are in this financial danger zone, my concern is not the $10 or $15 a month. My concern is the 2 hours a day you're spending on Netflix, because the average American today is spending more than 2 hours a day watching TV, things like Netflix. But if you don't have $2,000, or if you have credit card debt, you cannot afford to waste that time. That time needs to be spent learning about earning money, learning about investing money, learning about saving money, finding ways to find some extra cash. You have to get very serious on that, because if you are in this financial danger zone, I don't know how you are comfortable sleeping a full 8 hours a night, because right now you got to get serious about saving this $2,000 and then paying off this credit card debt. And this brings me to point number 4, which is now, how do you actually pay off this credit card debt and find this extra money to save this $2,000 and pay down the credit card debt as fast as possible? If you have $8,000 worth of credit card debt, which is less than what the average American household with credit card debt has, and you're making the minimum monthly payment of $200 a month, and your average APR is 25% a year, which is what many credit cards charge nowadays, that means that not only are you going to have to pay this $8,000 back, but then on top of this, you're going to pay an additional $9,300 in interest. It's actually a little bit higher than this, but I'm rounding down. That means you're going to pay more money in interest to Visa, MasterCard, and Amex in order to finance that Gucci that you couldn't afford in the first place. This is why your credit card debt is so expensive, and why it holds so many people back from ever building wealth, because you're paying these insane interest rates to make somebody else rich. You are the person that's funding those private jets for the credit card companies. You are the one that's funding all those amazing perks and rewards for the credit card companies. I use a credit card for all of my transactions, but I refuse to pay a penny in interest, because I want to pay off my balance in full on time every month. That way I can get the perks, rewards, and cash back and not have to be the one that pays this interest. And if you're the one that's paying the interest, you're the one that's paying for other people's perks, rewards, and benefits, but you're also paying for this private jets. So how do you get out of credit card debt? Now again, you have two options. Either you can spend less, or you can work to earn more. And during this phase, you are in what's called the financial danger zone, and so you have to get very serious and very diligent about trying to pay this off as fast as humanly possible. So you might have to take on some extra shifts, find some extra ways to make some more money. Find a second job, find a weekend job, find a way to earn some more money, not so you can have some more fancy stuff, but so you can pay off the credit card debt faster. While you're working to earn more money, you got to cut back on your expenses. I already talked about different ways to do that, but now you can also get more creative. Find ways to lower some of your bills. Maybe now you're going to call your utility bills, your phone bill, your internet bill, and see if they can negotiate your bill lower. Yes, it is possible. Maybe you got to go out and sell some of your stuff. Every single person, I don't care who you are, if you're watching this video, you have something that you can sell in your house. Go out and start selling it. Get some more cash, that way you can pay down this credit card debt faster, because once you get out of credit card debt, now you can actually start building wealth instead of just trying to get to the starting point. This is where things get fun, because now we can talk about number 5, building a financial system. Now that you have at least a couple $1,000s saved to protect you against an emergency and that you don't have any credit card debt, now you can start systemizing your money that we can actually build wealth. And one of the things that you can do is create an automation where now every time you get paid, your money should be deposited into 3 different bank accounts. And that is, number 1, this is your spending account with a maximum of 75 cents of every dollar that you earn. Number 2 is your investment money, which should hold a minimum of 15 cents of every dollar that you earn. And the 3rd is your savings money, which will hold a minimum of 10 cents for every dollar that you earn. This is my 75, 15, 10 plan. Now what this says is every time you get paid, whether you make $1 or $1 million, this money is going to be automatically divided up. Many banks will allow you to open these 3 different bank accounts and automate the transfer of money from one bank account to the other. This way, anytime you get paid, your money will automatically be divided. The reason why you want to have 3 different bank accounts is so you do not accidentally spend your investment money, so don't accidentally spend your savings money. This is the money that you can spend. And when you don't see this money, you're not going to be tempted to spend it. This is the money that you're going to invest to make you wealthy. This is the money that you're going to save to protect you against an emergency. You have to have all 3 of these if you want to build wealth. And yes, you want to have 3 different bank accounts. That way now, no matter how much money you earn, you're always saving some money, you're always investing some money, and then you spend whatever's left. This is the difference between wealthy people and everybody else. Wealthy people always, no matter what, put money aside to invest and save before they spend all their money. The majority of Americans, the majority of broke people, spend their money first, and then if there's anything left, they might put a little bit of it into savings. Maybe they'll take some of it and invest it, but we're gonna flip that. You're gonna invest and save first, and spend whatever's left. If you enjoyed this clip and you want to continue your financial education journey, I have another video that I think you'll love. All you got to do is click that button right over there. And for those of you who want to stay up to date on the top finance and business news, you can join Market Briefs, my free financial newsletter, by clicking that button below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.